Well, hello. I'm going to do a quick video. I got 3 big heads of cabbage. I'm going to start a batch of sauerkraut. So the first thing I'm going to do is get these outer leaves off and get the core out of these. And then I'll have to weigh it so I know how much salt to add, and we'll shred it all up. Let me get her cut up here and we'll move it right along. Okay, I got my cabbage cut. I'm going to weigh it. And that, like I say, that tells you how much salt you're going to need. Here's my old slaw board, what we call slaw board, cabbage cutter. This thing's from the late 1800s. I've had this quite a while. Got one from my great aunt's house that I need to fix back up. But this has seen a lot of cabbage go across it. And there's a lot of different ways to do, get your sauerkraut started, do sauerkraut however, but this is the way it works for me. I mean, it's just the way I do it. I've done it into the crocks and everything else. This is the way we like to do it. The blades on here are adjustable, so you can decide how thick you want yours. We like ours a little on the thicker side. Just our personal preference. And there is a box that fits on here, so it makes it a little safer, but I don't even use that box. I mean, as long as you're careful. And you can see, I'm doing that one-handed, but it makes pretty quick work of this. And be careful, because they are sharp. I got her all shredded up. And there's a little over 13 pound, almost 14 pound. So it's 3.5 tablespoons of salt. And use pickling salt, don't use iodine. But that's what you put to 5 pounds of cabbage. 3.5 tablespoons to 5 pounds. So I got like roughly 8-9 tablespoons in here. I'll mix this all up and leave it set here for a while, and it'll wilt a little bit. And then we'll get her packed into the bucket. Now you can pack it into jars if you're going to can it and leave it set that way. And like I said, you just pack it in there and make sure the brine, keep a brine up over it. And, you know, a few weeks you'll have sauerkraut. I left it set for like a half hour till it wilted some. And now I got it in my food grade bucket. And what I'll do next, I'll drop this white plate in there. And I got a quart jar that I always just set in there, and see that weights it down, keeps everything under the brine. And once that's done, I'll snap the lid on. And this will let me look in there, make sure everything's under the brine, and keep an eye on it without having to tear the whole lid off. And in about 6 weeks or so, we'll have fresh sauerkraut. And you can can it, or you can just leave it in here and use it out of here. And it's better if you don't can it, but if you want long term, can it. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope I explained everything all right. Didn't bore you too much. We'll see you in the next one. Don't let anybody steal your joy. There it is.